I've not been a fan of this man's. I don't like how he talks to us. I don't like how he talks to the nation. People got very, very, very angry and still are angry. I mean, I'm getting, all of the mail from folks and the very real anger because people feel very different. Good thing. It's not good for women because you are now being told and dictated to, and you can't say anything because they, throw you in a jail or whatever. I respect everything everyone is saying to me, and I don't want to fake apologize. I was...
You know what? X is an adorable name, and perhaps a grown woman who named herself Whoopi should refrain from mocking a 4-year-old for the name his parents gave him. You become slave fodder. It's not good for anyone, and it's not good for poor folks. It is not good for y'all, because I am very upset about that people are misunderstood what I was saying.
Whoopi Goldberg recently experienced a significant emotional breakdown during a highly publicized courtroom confrontation. It seems that this time, she may not be able to recover. She spent a considerable amount of time taking jabs at Elon Musk's personal life, but she never anticipated he'd respond with hard evidence. And when he did, it wasn't just a simple comeback. He came armed with solid documentation, powerful legal support, and a major lawsuit, leaving Whoopi in a very vulnerable position. Sources say she was seen in tears before the judge, and honestly, no one is shocked. Let's rewind a bit to understand how this all started. Whoopi didn't just stumble into Elon's world by chance. She practically walked in with an invitation after publicly mocking his 4-year-old son. That's beyond disrespectful, especially considering Elon's personal tragedy of losing a child to what he refers to as the woke mind virus. Honestly, I'm glad Elon decided to hold Goldberg accountable for her actions.
Yesterday, Elon Musk took his son X to a press conference. I did not name the child. And I don't want to hear any more mess about our names.
Recently, Whoopi crossed a serious line by publicly diving into Elon Musk's personal life, making remarks about his children, his romantic history, and even questioning his mental stability on live TV. Whether you're a fan or critic of Elon, you have to admit he doesn't just brush off insults, he actually thrives on a good public feud. So, it's no surprise that he didn't just let it slide. But instead of a quick tweet, he hit back hard with a massive $900 million lawsuit, backing it up with documents that Whoopi definitely wouldn't have wanted to see the light of day. Let's just say, she's probably regretting...
This is not something I'd recommend, frankly. Yeah. I don't know what else to say, but it is. And I'm just looking at this video and it's so bizarre.
According to Elon, Whoopi has been involved in secret business dealings, with court records revealing that she allegedly had undisclosed agreements with various media outlets, many of the same publications that have been relentlessly attacking him for months. Why is this such a big deal? Because while Whoopi has spent years mocking Elon's business ventures, she's been secretly collaborating with the very media outlets trying to bring him down. Of course, she never mentioned any of this while taking shots at him. But in this latest legal hearing, Elon made sure the truth came to light. That wasn't even the biggest revelation, though. The real bombshell was what followed. Elon's team disclosed that Whoopi was the beneficiary of unpublicized payments from certain political and media organizations, groups that have been actively working to damage his reputation. These hidden funds are now a major part of the legal proceedings against her. And there's even more. Elon's legal team also uncovered that Whoopi played a key role behind the scenes in shaping negative narratives about him on major TV networks. She allegedly lobbied showrunners to port...
When you're a certain age, you use words that you know from when you were a kid or you remember saying, and that's what I did today, and I shouldn't have. I should have thought about it a little longer before I said it, but I didn't.
This situation has gone beyond just political back and forth. Whoopi is now facing serious financial consequences. It seems Elon's evidence wasn't just for internet clout. These documents are legitimate proof in an actual lawsuit, and Whoopi is quickly realizing the risks of crossing a billionaire who has the resources to fight back. Perhaps she thought she could throw out any accusation about Elon without facing repercussions, But word on the street is that she's now being hit with a massive $900 million lawsuit for defamatory remarks, particularly about Elon's mental health and family. This didn't just catch her off guard, it reportedly rocked her world. Multiple sources say that when Whoopi was handed the legal documents, she realized how dire the situation had become and broke down in tears right in the courtroom. This isn't some trivial dispute, either. The financial damages alone could reach astronomical amounts, not to mention what she could face in legal fees or potential settlements. But the financial hit might be the least of her worries. If Elon wins, she could be forced out of her top TV show.
I appreciate that people are having a hard time. Me too.
Yeah.
I work for a living. If I had all the money in the world, I would not be here.
Billionaires are known to use lawsuits to send a powerful message. So just imagine the humiliation if Whoopi is forced to publicly apologize to Elon Musk in front of a live studio audience. And knowing Elon, you can bet he won't settle for some half-hearted apology. To make matters worse, if Whoopi loses, her career in the industry could take a massive hit. People might stop taking her seriously, and her influence could disappear entirely. The public perception is another major issue. Who would want to hire someone after they've been officially branded in court as someone who spreads falsehoods? The entertainment industry thrives on credibility, and once you're known for slander, you become a liability. Networks, advertisers, and executives typically stay far away from personalities with legal baggage.
Offer me money. Offer me power. I don't care.
So you just don't care?
If somebody's gonna try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go f yourself.
So, how are everyday fans reacting? Well, sympathy for Whoopi is hard to come by. Social media is buzzing, but most people aren't taking her side. Many argue that she picked a fight she couldn't possibly win and are criticizing her for not considering the fallout. The online commentary is ruthless, with one user stating that she fully earned this, while another joked that Whoopi's mouth is her own worst enemy and suggested this fiasco could cost her spot on The View star. And it's not just random users chiming in. Various commentators and influencers are also weighing in, with many agreeing that Elon is justified in holding Whoopi accountable. A few have even pointed out that this situation could be a wake-up call for celebrities who think they can attack public figures without facing any consequences.
You take aim at a 4-year-old? I mean, look, I get that he's operating at your reading level, but come on. At least have the decency to go after someone who's reached puberty.
At the end of the day, it seems Whoopi severely underestimated Elon. She probably thought a few clever jabs would be enough, but instead, she's found herself tangled in a legal mess that could completely derail her career. And the worst part, this situation may be far from over.
This was my thought process, and I will work hard not to think that way again.
So, what's next for Whoopi? And does she have a chance at a comeback? Here's what we know. Her defense team is in a tight spot. Word is, her lawyers are scrambling to figure out a strategy because they know this could get extremely messy. Apparently, she's hoping to settle as quickly as possible before the situation escalates further. ABC News, along with other major organizations, isn't thrilled to be tied to this debacle. Corporate giants hate bad press, and being associated with a star locked in a public feud with Elon Musk is definitely not the image they want to project. Some insiders are even suggesting that ABC might terminate her contract, which would be a huge blow to her career, and recovering from such a massive public setback might prove nearly impossible. Meanwhile, Elon isn't likely to let this slide. Rumors even suggest that he's got another round of incriminating information that could completely ruin Whoopi's reputation. And let's be honest, if it's from Elon, you can bet it's going to be big. So, can Whoopi escape this scandal without irreparable damage? Or is this the beginning of the end for her professional life? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates. Whether you're on Team Whoopi or Team Elon, this case is shaping up to be a wild ride, and it doesn't look like it's slowing down anytime soon. Stay tuned, because